Hey everybody, I thought I would do a quick pop-up live. As you can see, it was quite last minute. I was inspired watching Allie, Melinda, and Michelle reading on her channel. Excuse me for that. I didn't realize how dry they were looking. So I know it's going to take a while. And anybody coming back on replay, hello, hello. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, if that. I have my hours renewed tomorrow for my StreamYard. And I know a lot of us like to hang out with Ron and also make sure that you check out Ron tonight because Melinda and Michelle are going to be on Ron's channel also as guests tonight. So, very busy ladies gave some very amazing and awesome reads on Allie's channel today, including myself. And so I thought I would just pop on, see if anybody want to come in. And I'll just give everybody a few minutes. I have a couple, actually three new decks, but one of them I'm saving for tomorrow with my live with Tangi from Roman Biscotti here at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I did get a couple of other decks I'm very excited about starting to read with that I thought would be great. And so I'll just get myself situated here, look for my books for my new cards, and those new decks I'll start showing now. The Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Absolutely beautiful artwork. I've been wanting this for a couple of years now, and it just felt right to start working with these cards. Hey, my first guest this evening. Hello, Viviani. Hello, my dear. I got inspired with Allie's show with my readings with Michelle and Melinda. And just before Allie, I had some wonderful readings with Tangi and Amy from Amy's Smiling Heart Tarot. So I just kind of got pumped up a bit and figured I'd come on. And hi, Janet. Um, Thanks for popping in. Um, you're talking about doing pop up videos on Melinda's show just a little while ago. And I thought, hey, I should do a pop up before Ron Unconditional Love comes on. And he'll also be having Melinda and Michelle on tonight as guests on his channel for readings. Mm, cider. It is the season. I love fall, can you tell? So I got a couple new decks that I thought I could maybe do some little mini readings and collectives for everybody here tonight. And the first one I got this week was um, The Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Absolutely beautiful cards. Yes, fall is gorgeous. It's my favorite time of year. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for popping in. I got inspired to do a little pop up. So we can thank Allie, Michelle, and Melinda for that. Oh, and thank you, Viviani. Um, Also, anybody else who has a channel, Tracy, I think you're a moderator. So go ahead, you can put that in there as well. And Janet, I don't know if you have a channel, but if you do, or you're contemplating a channel, um, which I hope you do, if you're thinking about it, I'm kind of getting that sense. Um, you have a lot of wisdom. When I look at your, I mean, I know the avatars are small, the pictures, but I feel like you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge that you would love to be able to share with others and give people their insight, personal insight, even if it's not necessarily reading with cards, but just sitting back and having wisdom chats with people. I love discussions. Don't always have to have cards. And the crone zone is here. Oh, ladies, I am so sorry. I could not make your live today, but my artist friend Gary Wolf, well, Gary L. Wolf, um, he's been working on a art installation project for the past 7 years, and it has to do with um, how our privacy is being invaded upon by Big Brother, by corporate. Um, it's just a really impressive body of work that he's done. And in some of his pieces of his art, he has had people help install cameras so that you can see how easily, we think we're not being seen, but yet there we are. Sometimes we'll pop up on the screen. So it has to do with, how we are losing our rights as a society from our governments and from corporate as well. So that was um, very interesting. And that, of course, took place at your time for your show. But I'm definitely going to be there for you and Scott tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. People in chat coming in later too, please subscribe to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. Priscilla and Heather are a blast. I absolutely adore these ladies. They're they start with cards. Heather loves to do a reading. I think Heather and Priscilla, you do a reading also at the end for the collective. And they are always discussing interesting topics, and they'll bring guest speakers on. So really check those ladies out. They're wonderful. So just making sure I haven't met Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for coming. I'm so excited. I've got 3 new decks of cards, and I'm going to just do a little bit of a tiny little tease for tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing a live here at 4 o'clock on my channel with Tangi. She's from Roman Biscotti, and her and I are going to be reading with Tangi cards. Little, they came in the mail, so don't tell anybody. But I'm excited and looking forward to that tomorrow. But I do have 2 other new decks that I recently got, the Sacred Forest Oracle, and oh my God, if you love animals, I don't know why I waited so long, but I had other decks I needed to get first. But try to get rid of the glare, and it's kind of hard to do. The Spirit Oracle, Animal Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. I love her cards. I have like 10 of them now. I have 10 of her decks. And some of the artwork on these are just absolutely beautiful. And I thought I could do, oops, here we go, some readings. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, gotta type something in here really quick. Da, 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 da. Everybody, October 1st on Kelly's channel. All of us at 11 a.m. Be there or be square. Do, 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 do. Hey, Serena. Raising the Vibe Tribe. Hey, Ron. I'm just popping on about an hour before you get on. I got inspired to do a little pop up, so I'm just planning on being here for about an hour, and then I know you will be live shortly. Yes, I do know. That's why I'm doing this now, so that when a time comes for you to pop on, um, I'll be done with mine and we'll all jump over and say hi to you. So, uh, who would love? I'm going to do like 2 cards. I'll pull one from my animal oracle, spirit oracle, and one from Denise Lynn's. So I'll start out with just an initial 2 cards, one from each deck for the collective. And if there's anything any subject or topic that everyone maybe feels like discussing too in chat. I'm just going to try to let some of these happen organically and let them flow, because without everybody in chat and them sharing their ideas and their thoughts and sharing their voice, I wouldn't be here without y'all, so I love being able to keep that ripple, that energy flowing back and forth. So, and yes, I think I did say hi to you, Serena. Hello, Mama Bear. So some of these cards are still sticking a little bit. So if anybody would like a mini read, let me know while I'm shuffling for the collective. Making sure I'm not missing. Hope everybody is having a lovely weekend. I went to an incredible lecture by a fellow artist today. I got to see people I have not seen in a good 4 to 5 years, especially because of COVID. And so I had a wonderful day. The weather was beautiful. It was like 70 degrees. Um, the colors are changing. The sun was out. Okay, Serena. Okay, got you, Serena. And let me just back up a little bit to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, so the first cards for the collective, the outer spirit. This is beautiful. You are never alone. And I love how she put the two little otter heads together into a heart. But this is reminding you that you are never alone. Even when you may be physically alone. And sometimes a lot of us strive for that. Sometimes that's how a lot of us, feel is when we're more of an introvert. But there are also times when, you know, some of us make it to the point where, we feel alone because maybe people, and I can speak for myself from my experience, so many people having, families and lives that are busier or more involved than mine. And I don't hear from them as often. And you do get that feeling at times that what you're going through or what your life doesn't seem to matter to others. And you feel alone, but know that there are people that are that do care. They may be just very busy, and sometimes they need to be reminded too. Just reach out every now and then. But spirit, outer spirits letting you know that even though you may be physically alone, spiritually, you're not hitting. I saw Kelly's comment out of the corner of my eye with the word hit. You're not alone because spirit is with you. Spirit is always with you. And the card from the Sacred Forest Oracle. And Kelly, my cards, I love these. I'm so happy I saw these on your channel. The Wood Nymph, beauty. So even in times when we feel like we are alone and we have extra time on our hands, that's better. Just to know that we aren't alone. We have um, the love of others that they may not say it as often or they may not reach out as often, but we do have those who love us, and we have spirit and spirits of nature, our guides, that are also there letting us know that they are there to support us, and also reminding the beauty of being alone, because sometimes we get so involved in our electronics that we are all into what everybody else is doing, and we lose track of the beauty that is around us, maybe right outside of our window, or if we go for a walk, or just the beauty of just sitting in quiet for a while. Just maybe quiet moments with a pet or a loved one, or even if it's just yourself, and just finding the beauty that comes in with that silence or being alone and spending time with yourself and reconnecting with yourself. especially moving into this new season. The nights are getting longer, they're going to be cooler. I know I'm enjoying staying under the blankets longer in the morning. So we're moving into a time when we're going to have more quiet time until the course the holidays hit. Then that's going to get kind of crazy. But in the meantime, embrace that alone time, that feeling of you may be alone, but you're not alone. But there's, beauty in silence, just being with yourself. Hi, Ivana. Hello, Lisa. I'm saying hello to everybody coming in. Um, they're very beautiful cards. I did see. I hope you're doing okay. Mother's okay because I know the East Coast up in Canada is getting really going to be hit with that hurricane. Oh boy. So saying, see if we can just make sure to take time out tonight to send our neighbors love and light and protection on the East Coast where Fiona is starting to, from what sounds like, making land. I haven't looked at the weather today. So I'm just going to see if there's anybody else that has asked for a mini read. And I'll keep an eye out for that. Is it? Oh boy. Yeah, I've been out all just been busy this afternoon and then coming in and catching Tangi with Amy, and then Allie had Melinda and Michelle on, who are also going to be guests on Ron's show tonight. So I'll make sure everyone to drop by and say hi. So yeah, I have people that I haven't talked to in a very long time. Speaking of, feeling alone, I mean, we do have people that we love that I think about that I used to talk to on a regular basis, but life takes us in different paths. And okay, Lisa, I see that. I'm going to mark you. So yeah, Perrette, I know she was concerned. Um, so lots of love and light to Perrette. Whew. Weather patterns are changing. Yeah, the earth is starting to say, wake up, you know, and not just weather patterns changing from because of, the humans, but because it is in our planet's history biologically that it does shift and change. I mean, the Sahara was once all lush and forest and green. I mean, it's hard to wrap your head around that. So, okay, okay. And I'm doing that because these cards, whoop, some of these new cards stick. So, okay, Serena. Two cards coming up for Serena. Celebrating my two new decks, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed and the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. So, whoa, okay. I guess that jumped out. Aw, I just, oh, we got two of them that came out. Well, I guess, Serena, you're going to get three. Let me shuffle this one. I know you're here. I gotcha. I see ya. It was going to be one from each, but one little animal jumped on along with the other one they wanted to come out. So, oh, really? Okay. I'll probably be up. It's Saturday. I have nowhere to go tomorrow. And also, Ivana and I will be on tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. We will be doing collective and energetic readings for the new moon in Libra. So be there if you can. Drop by, say hi. Ivana and I've been really vibing on the moons lately, so I like that. I like that little pairing up. Okay, Serena, first card, Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. And I had a laugh. I don't know if anybody else here. The glare. There we go. See the little wings on the piggy? What's that old saying? When pigs fly? Well, apparently in this card they can, or in Colette's world, her artist world. But pig spirit, use your mind wisely. And what jumps right out to me is my classes in mindfulness. Taking the time to, especially during retrograde. I hear that we're starting to get out of retrograde. And um, oh, hi, Stephen Law. Hello, first time here. Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you doing that. Let me just look really quick here. Um, well, I'm doing one card from the Animal Spirit Oracle and one from my other deck um, for the nature. And we'll see if those two cards will bring you an answer. So let me just go ahead and star you. Okay. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Love you. Mwah. So back to the piggy spirit. Using your mind wisely. Mercury retrograde. Communication. Watching what you say. And what I love about the colors in this card are the pinks and greens. And there's a little bit of yellow in there, but the pinks and the greens are the colors of the heart chakra. So not only minding what you say, because sometimes what we feel in our hearts or the emotions that we feel, sometimes we don't take a moment, especially if they're very passionate or if they may um, be too much coming out all at once, like overwhelming an individual. So a piggy spirit, I call it piggy, I'm sorry, I just think it's so cute. Pig spirit says just to use your mind wisely, balance the wise mind, the emotional with the rational. Make sure that you find that center in the middle there, where you are connecting your heart um, and your mind together to make sure that what comes out is for the highest good of everybody involved. Um, oh, thank you, Kelly. Bye. And hi, Willow. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate having you here. And then Serena, the other card that was attached to the pig is the stag spirit. Oops. Here we go. There we go. That's better. Here, I'm going to take down your there so we can see that. So stag spirit taking the lead. I absolutely love this card. Um, I have connection to deer, and when I saw this, I just thought this was beautiful. Just absolutely love how she decorated his antlers, and the stag spirits are taking the lead. They're known as the monarchs of the woods of the forest, and they were the ones that were the leaders. You know, they were the ones that the some of the other animals looked up to. I know they're not quite like a wolf pack where they had one, like the main wolf, the alpha male, but generally within a community, the top stag was the one that was responsible for the breeding, for the um, leading the group to safer areas because they are, of course, an animal of prey. So the stag being looked up as a high honor, my dad was a hunter, and for him it was, to help put food on the food for the family on the table. But also that what I didn't really like, and I do have actually my daddy's antlers right here. Um, how many points on on a buck, and so to them that represented you know not necessarily leadership, but being able to be a provider. So the stag and pig spirit, using your mind wisely, going by your heart and connecting your heart and your mind wisely together will show that you know helps you take the lead. It shows that that's what makes a good leader, connecting your heart with your head and knowing what to say and when to say it at a proper time. And what goes perfect is toadstools growth. So by doing this, you are developing, you are growing, you are maturing into your role, I know, as mother, connecting with your own intuitive abilities that I have seen. And hopefully, like most of us, you will be starting the channel too at some point, finding your own niche. And that's where the growth is coming from. So not only are you growing spiritually, but also developing and growing with raising your family, being a good mother, being a good role model, taking care also too. Toadstools, earth. This is an earth deck. Also making sure that you're taking care of um, your health as well. I just want to put that out there because I don't do health or legal or political questions, but the growth involves everything, and I love how that all stems from the earth and our connection to the earth. So I hope that resonated or that helped you, um, Serena. So let me. Sorry about but my camera is right there. So let me. Here, I still can't unstar. So Lisa, you are next. I'm just going to check chat really quick. So glad you were able to catch a live too, Willow. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you would like 2 cards. Let's see. Scenes. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything already. And again, Stephen Law, thank you for joining in. I hope you like it. Subscribe and check out these other channels. I have a lot of amazing readers here in the chat as well. So I'm just going to grab a quick sip. Apple cider, that time of year. Nice and cold. And oh, look, it's surprise. We have a visitor. Okay, you want to come and say hi to everybody? Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep, the Mozzie's here. Say hi, everybody. I'm Mozzie. Most of you know who I am. No, Ellen, I can put you down. Ron goes on live, I think, at 8:30, if I am correct. So I will go ahead. And I think that may take me into that half hour because I like to go over and support Ron as well on his channel. Yes. Oh, so good. Oh, so you're in England. Okay. Or are you, unless you meant New England. But yes, cider is nice and when it's warm, but I also like mine when it's cold because I get really warm when I read. Okay. So, yep, Ron starts in 30 minutes. Hey, Ron, if you're still here, let me know if you want a card. You always pull for me. No. See, this is when he likes to get on the table. So, time to say goodbye. All right. No, you have to go down. Oh, I wouldn't mind if I had enough room, but he knocks everything over. Okay, so Lisa. What does Lisa need to know? Thank you, Tracy, for putting Ivana's channel in there too. I don't have the phone with me at the moment, but if I can go back at a later date, if somebody is not a moderator and they would like to be one, please let me know. Yes, well, that's one of my rescues. His name is Mozzie. He is going on 12 years old. Wait a minute. He was born in 2011. He got dumped off where I was living in the middle of the night. He was an itty bitty. He was about 10 weeks old. 10 or between 10 and 12. So that was 2011. So he is actually turning 11 this year. And then I have Ziva, who's a long black hair, and she's developing a beautiful little silver cowl. and she's 14. Okay, so interesting. And what's really interesting too is with the animal oracle, I can't shuffle the deck while holding the book now, can I? Is that certain animals I thought would be in the spirit animal oracle that collected weren't in there, but ones that I did not see coming were in there. And Lisa, yours is one of them. But they are all beautiful cards. All creatures have lessons and have purpose and have meaning. That's why we're all interconnected together. Hi, Teresa. Thanks for popping in. Okay. Oh, this is nice, Lisa. Okay. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. And this is perfect because I'm just going to show this card really quick because you got the Pegasus transcending. So, whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing, that you have been starting to put into motion, everything is felt because of it being a water animal. Um, there's that intuition, and with it being electric, there's that fire element as well. So you have been really electrified. You've been really passionate, excited. You got like, and here's like a little bit of lightning coming from the sky. So it's like you've been hit with that bolt of inspiration. And the eels move like just beautiful. It's like they just fluid. Like when you see a snake on the sand, how they just move like they're a part of their environment. You're just moving right through your element of this beautiful water of your intuition and all these different swirls all coming together, coalescing all these wonderful ideas that you have. And it says you're bringing it to life. And another beautiful card too is with the blue, it also connects with your throat chakra, which is a light blue with communication, and also the deeper, darker blue, which is also a part of your third eye, your intuition, your communication with spirit. So, with that being said, Pegasus, you're transcending all those ideas, all your intuition, all these things that you are working on or you want to bring into fruition that you're creating. It's helping you ascend or transcend. So you're taking all these watery ideas, all this fiery, passionate, electric sensations, this excitement, and you're putting that out there, and it's a beautiful ripple effect of energy. And that is going to just, when you start working on those and you embrace all that it's like that Pegasus. You're going to be just hold on for the ride. Basically, I just heard hold on to for the ride, because it's going to take you places. You're going to transcend. You're going to evolve in whatever areas in life that you're working on to bring these ideas. So keep at it. These are beautiful, beautiful signs, beautiful messages. And if you can verify it all, and any readings that I do, if anybody can just kind of like verify and let me know in the chat if it resonates or if later on it does and they make sense at a later date, just pop them into the chat, not the chat, the comment section. That would be greatly appreciated. So let's see. Yes, yes, we are. That's why I love my subscribers. I love my community here. We are all very kind to each other. And sometimes I've had a few subscribers come and go. And it's just that I want to make sure that everybody here is respectful of each other. We all come from different backgrounds, different beliefs, but utmost that we share ideas, we respect each other for them, and that and we just support each other on an energetic, loving vibration. And like earlier, starting October 1st, another little I don't know, I can't think of the word, a little commercial break sort of. Um, Kelly from Dozen Cats has created a group of readers, brought a group of us readers together, and it's called Raising the Vibe Tribe. And we will meet once a month. We'll be doing a live on Kelly's channel. And right now, just I'm not exactly sure exactly what or how it's going to organically flow and develop, but just bringing us readers alive, whether to, well, I'm sure there's going to be readings, um, but also discussions about topics. And even if we need to just sit there and hold space for people in our chat, because we're always going, each of us is always going through something that somebody may not know of. And so that's why I like to maintain my chats and my lives with positive individuals. When I say positive, it doesn't mean that we have to be perfectly spiritually positive all the time. We're humans. That just doesn't happen, or else we wouldn't be here, in my opinion. Um, but the fact that we have that mutual respect and kindness for one another, and we hold that space for when we need it. So, sounds good. Okay, love it and had it. Oh, had it hit on. Okay. Want to do a channel about a little bit of almost. Oh, that's awesome music. My fellow's a guitar player. I love music. I used to play drums and the flute, so music is a big part of our household here too. Just Shannon and I and our fur babies, but definitely, Lisa, when you create that channel, um, come in, let us know, and we'll get as many subscribers for you. That's exciting. Okay, so let's see. I know, finger in the camera again. Um, okay, Stephen, let's see what we can do here. Well, we're not. I don't know. Some of us may take to being considered an expert, but for me, expert master means that I'm always learning. So I think that's why I say we're all mutually respectful of each other, because some of us are brand new readers. We're learning. We're developing our intuitive abilities, our skills, and those that have been doing longer who are better at connecting with their cards or with their mediumship or abilities. They're there to help support the rest of us. So we're all here on different levels, but we all come from a place, or we should be coming from a place of true love and light and compassion. Even when we sometimes misstep or we may missay something. Um, what's that saying? To err is human. So, hi, Brenda. Woo, Brenda Tarot, everybody. Also, if you have not heard of or have subscribed to Brenda Tarot, she does these amazing free videos on all the zodiac signs. They are incredibly detailed that she does. Um, and they resonate, at least with my sign, because I'm a Sag. She's excellent reader. I've caught only one of her lives and had an incredible reading with just one card. So at any time, please be sure to go over and like and subscribe to Brenda as well. Okay, Star Midnight. Star, I will go ahead and star your question. I'm doing only 2 cards at the moment. We have a fellow reader who is going to be going live soon. And I like to make sure that we can all move over and go and support him and his guest tonight. So, and if I can't get to your question tonight, Star, please come back at another time. When I do, I will actually be doing readings here tomorrow for um, New Moon Libra with Avana Intuitive. And late and earlier at 4 o'clock, I'll be doing intuitive readings with Tangi, because I got a wonderful surprise in my mail. I mean, I knew it was coming, but my cards came today. And people are saying, what cards? Just a little sneak peek. My Tangy cards. Ooh. Okay, Stephen. So we'll see what the cards, and if Francis wants to come through, because sometimes that's one of the things I've noticed when I see other readers who do mediumship. There are sometimes, viewers in the chat who are like, but I want to talk to this person, and sometimes this individual may or may not be willing to talk. They may not be, they may want to hold back for whatever their reasons are on the other side. So we'll just do 2 cards, see what the energy says, Stephen, and hopefully whatever messages seem to come through, I'll let you feel them and see if that resonates with you and Francis. Okay. Oh, I love these new cards. For people coming in, I just received 3 new decks of cards within the past week. 2 came in yesterday. One of them is the Sacred Forest Oracle. And the other one is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I highly recommend her cards. Yes, if somebody could please put Brenda in there. I don't think Brenda's a moderator yet. Chrome Zone. Thank you, Tracy, for putting all the... Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate you so much. Oh, I would love to, Brenda. I will definitely reach out. That would be so much fun. It would be an honor. Well, Willow, you're not a tarot reader, but you do intuit and you do have mediumship abilities that you do present to readers while we're in chat. Willow has been present for a couple of my investigative tarots where I read on true crimes to try to find out information what has happened to victims of crime. See what kind of a message, give them a voice, maybe to help the family if they ever come across the video. And there have been times recently when Willow has given us insight that has resonated with the cards that we've been getting, or other personal readings that I've had that she's been present with, and I've been in the chat, that have resonated. So, Willow, you don't need cards. You have you. Oh, you do have that deck. Oh, I was surprised of some of the animals that I thought would be in there that weren't, but that's the element of surprise. Okay. Stephen, I got the Sandpiper Spirit, and the message is be playful. I think, and I'm going to go ahead and before I go into that card, I have this one here, and it's the Air Spirit and it's knowledge. And so automatically, I'm feeling Francois Spirit. This is coming through. I'm going to reverse these 2 cards and read them this way. He's coming in with a message for you, and just because it's a female in the boat, that doesn't necessarily have to mean gender. And it's kind of hard with the glare off my lamp. I apologize, but there are 3 beautiful golden lights coming from her hands, and she's on the swan, on a boat. And swans are for transformation. And so the knowledge that's coming through is that he or she, because my mom's middle name was Francis. So, and you put it in quotes. So they want you to know that the knowledge, they have knowledge of your situation, and also there is knowledge that you hold within yourself about this individual, and there may be things that need to be let go. I'm seeing these beautiful little, shoot, there we go, these beautiful little golden orbs of light, and they're being let go and they're going up into the sky. So they, Francis knows that you are communicating. He or she is listening. They are acknowledging what you are going through. They are acknowledging that they know that you need to let go of things that may um, be bringing you down. This is be playful. You may be feeling knowledge that you have might be heavy on your heart, and that's reflecting on all areas of your life. This could be work as well. It could be um, a lifestyle that just jumped in my head, a lifestyle that you are living, and this is no in no ways of judgment. This is just kind of energy and words that are coming to me. And the sandpiper is saying to try to be more playful, let things go, be like those beautiful orbs of light, those balls of light. Just float like the boat, the swan, transform, be light, drift on the clouds, release some of those burdens that are holding you down. Um, Find more time to be playful in life. Do things that you enjoy more. Things that maybe you haven't done in a while that used to bring you joy, you need to start doing again. But whatever is going on in your life is just a message of lighten up, basically, lighten up, have fun, enjoy your life, look at what is around you that is that you're grateful for, that you can enjoy, whether it's music, doing arts, going to into nature, walking through nature, listening to music. I love how the bird is like splashing in the water, whether that's walking through streams, nature connection, but to lighten up that load, lighten up and be more joyful, be more playful. Don't get so bogged down into um, what is going on in your life, letting whatever knowledge or heaviness or just burdens, let them go. Make time for yourself to be playful, and that'll help, helps us feel better as well. Releases the serotonin. It helps us, from feeling depressed or unmotivated or feeling alone. Or like earlier, the collective was, the card that I had gotten was um, that to be alone, the feeling of you. Oh, the card was called "You Are Not Alone," and so that plays into that, knowing that you may feel like you are, still find the joys that are around you that make you happy, that bring you that childlike joy, what used to make you happy maybe as a child, and go from there. Oh, we have, oh boy, um, yeah, Priscilla and Heather. We've been thinking about you too. Purette White up in Canada, our Canadian friends, and our friends down in Florida. So I hope that resonated with you, Stephen. I'm just going to, okay, on Star Ellen. Yes, Star Midnight. I am probably not going to make your question because it'll take me right into 8:30, and another fellow reader has his one show a week, and a lot of us usually like to go over there oh, excuse me, and support him. So I will be on twice tomorrow. Once at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with Tangi from Roman Biscotti. We'll be doing some mini reads, and also with Ivana Intuitive at 7 o'clock for New Moon in Libra. So let me go. Amy, okay. Amy, first one is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Those are the animals. And the other one is just had the book right here. Oh, it's on top of, nope, that's not it. And the other is the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Okay, for Ellen. Beautiful reading. Awesome. The swans reference was very symbolic. Okay. My band played earlier. Oh, wow. Ooh, thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I like when I can have some sort of, oops, nope, nope, nope. Here. Okay, there we go. It feels good when I know that the cards or the reading have connected on some level. That's very helpful. Thank you. A band, huh? My fellow's a guitar player. He's one of those kind that, he can hear a song and then pick up the guitar and start working out the chords and playing it. Okay, so back to Ellen R. Okay. And I'm doing that because the cards are still sticky. I gotta get one of those little moist sponges that they have for people who count money and stuff, for bankers. And what I also love about the swan, I used to collect them all the time as a child. Actually, just really quick, when I collected them, at one point I stopped because I just kind of lost the connection with the swans. But this one here, I still have. This was from my grandmother. I think I must have gotten this when I was about 7 or 8 years old. And unfortunately, one of the little flowers chipped on it. But I have had this swan since I was at least 10 years old. And I'm going to be 52 this year. So don't tell anybody. But I keep her right there with me. And swans too, with the connection to the Isle of Avalon. I was a priestess, so see, Willow, you're here. You're sharing your wisdom. This is beautiful. Thank you. Yes, they are. They are very territorial. They're very protective. But they are one of the most beautiful animals I have ever seen. Okay. Ooh. And unfortunately, some of the cards that were in my deck were dented, but it's not so much where it really bothers me too much. There was about maybe 5 of them out of the whole deck. Well, thank you for being here. And Willow, I would love to have you on as a guest sometime that we could read together. Or I can pull cards and then you can sit and share your wisdom. Brenda, I will be in his chat. Melinda and her sister, Michelle, they're going to be his guest this evening. Okay. Okay, well, email me and let me know what times work for you. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting pairing. So, Ellen, here, let me take that down. Fox Spirit. And I love this card, especially now with the fall. Think on your feet. Foxes are very cunning. I know they're used kind of like a negative card in the Lenormand, but one of the most powerful medicines I have learned in the past, in regards to fox and what they can offer is the ability of invisibility. Growing up, having to take public transit by myself at night, working sometimes, walking from my college classes across campus at night to the bus. Certain situations where if I felt like I needed extra safety, um, the fox is great at camouflage. So to imagine and visualize becoming a part of, the environment, letting, no unwanted individuals to be able to see you, keeping you safe. So for me, that's one of the most powerful gifts that we can take from the fox is the ability for camouflaging, um, and also being quick on your thinking on your feet, especially in situations that come up where it might be extremely traumatic or something's happening so fast at once that you and not necessarily traumatic, but even if and I'm getting all these different ideas, like being as maybe like you're in a speech and you forget a word, or you look back and you missed something, or and you have to come up with something really quick, or in a meeting and somebody needs an idea and you're quick to come up with an idea. um, each every medicine has its negative and positive. It doesn't it there's no dark nature. It's just how the person takes that energy, that medicine, and that gift, and how they use it. So with the fox spirit, thinking fast on your feet, knowing when to react, when not to react, knowing when to stay hidden, knowing how to catch, um, being cunning, like knowing exactly, learning how to like read people, knowing how to um, not being taken advantage of. That's another thing that just jumped in my head. But fox spirit is, I mean, foxes are just amazing. And with the fox card, I got the Wizard of the Woods, basically like the Merlin, and it says focus. So when you have to think, that fox spirit helps when you have to think on your feet, when you have to react in the appropriate way, when you need to be able to be a part of your surroundings and to be more of seeing and not being of seeing. The focus is like keeping your focus on use being able to tap into that medicine, the focus and the thinking on your feet, because that thinking, that cleverness, it takes extreme focus. It takes mental clarity, mental I don't want to say continuity. There was another word that was almost there, but just being remembered to when you are in those situations to focus. And I love how he's in the green, and with the earth and the okay with the purple, because he's got that power in his hands. He's got the power of that medicine, that energy of the fox, and he's using that to focus and be clear on what it is that he needs to be focused on, staying focused on an individual, on an assignment, on a prize, on a goal or a dream, something that needs strong focus and quick thinking. Those come in those go hand in hand. They come in together. It's like coming together in a, or I would say recipe, but it's having everything that you need right there in the palm of your hands. You have that ability to call it right up. And there's that beautiful purple light up there too, which is the colors of your higher chakras, your intuition, your connection to spirit. So everything is connecting with the green, and then connecting with the orange of the power of the creativity that um, comes with being able to being focused and being guided and knowing exactly what it is that you need to be focused on at that moment. I hope that wasn't too confusing. But sometimes it's weird. It's like I can see a connection and just trying to hopefully explain it. Um, because you're thinking and focus, they both take your thoughts. And so here's that power in his hand of the earth, of the heart chakra, but also having that fox spirit, that fiery, quick energy, that creative energy, the orange, because your orange chakra is your navel area. That's your place of creativity. And that's where those come in hand, where you bring in one and you're able to hold it and you're able to focus it and take that intuitive energy and ability and that insight and know how to put it in there and put it out. If that, I think that does make sense. Hopefully that makes more sense. Oh, and Stephen the Swan's reference was he made. Oh wow. See Willow, thank you. He can be a trickster, yeah. It's gotta make you think. Hmm. I know it is, isn't it, Ellen? And also, with that cleverness, with that cunning, that focus, I think is most more important because if there's something or someone around you that is being the trickster, that is trying to use kind of like that cunning technique, or that camouflage to be able to see, because like I said, each medicine is so powerful and it's neutral in nature. It's how you go forward and using that medicine, that ability, for whether it's for good or for not. And also, too, like I said, being focused and not allowing maybe any of that slyness or not being able to see or someone's kindness to distract you, but to remain focused. So it can go both ways. And I think knowing, having both these options, um, hopefully that will make sense to you, eh, with with some area in your life at this time. Hey girl, boop, have your ears been ringing at all tonight, Tangie? Because every now and then I do like a little announcement, um, for people who might want a question, but I no longer have time for them because a lot of us are going to be moving over onto Ron's channel soon in a few minutes. But I'm letting them know, and I told them not to say anything, Tangie. I just told them that um, I'm going to be reading with you tomorrow, and it might include some very cool cards. But I told them, shh, not to say anything, right? 4 o'clock here tomorrow with the fabulous Roman Biscotti. We're right there. And if someone could toss in Tangie's link, that would be awesome. They always ring. I bet they do. See? Shush, mum's the word. But before I go, Miss Tangie, would you like 2 cards? And Star Midnight, if you're here, it's still early. First of all, here. Star, are you here? I know Ron's going to be having everybody coming in all at once. So, Star, if you're still here, Star Midnight, I love that name. That's beautiful. Now, with that, I'm not sure if I can actually do exactly this. We can see what we get with the 2 cards, but I'm going to take a sip. And Star Midnight, if you are still here, let me know because I know when Ron goes live, his whole room just starts filling up and questions get. So if anybody needs questions that they would like to have Ron, Melinda, or Michelle read on tonight, um, just head right on over and get those questions in there. And I'll take a quick sip. And I also had a fabulous reading by Miss Tangi and Amy from Amy Smiling Love and Light. Oh, thank you, Willow. Nope, she may not be, so I'll go ahead. And Tangi, look. Oh, you saw some of the pictures already, but Tangi, the spirit oracle, so beautiful. And this one here, I thought you could totally relate to the sacred forest because your connection with nature. Okay. Joseph. Well, you're welcome, Willow. Yes, I like everybody to remain loving, respectful, and when I say positive, I don't mean you can't talk about things that are going on that are hard in your life. We're all here to hold space and light and support for individuals, but just not coming out and just being negative towards people in general about, because there needs to be a balance too that needs to be kept. Okay, Tracy, see you later over there. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for putting everybody's links in the chat. I appreciate it so much. Okay. What did you... I seriously, Tangi, this happened to you tonight with the cake, or the not the cake, the book that wasn't the book, but was a stone, but that looked like a book. You pull this, you pull that one for me, and now I'm pulling this again, and this is for you. Here, let me take this down. So again, the fox spirit, thinking on your feet, and she does. This one here is so sly and cunning in a good way. She nothing. I mean, when Tangi reads, it's just it's literally like you can't see it, but you can see the sparks flying. You can hear the rotors moving and all like the pistons and everything. The sparks are all firing out at the same time. It's insane what she can do with her cards. Yeah. But yeah, the fox spirit, thinking on your feet, knowing when to pull back that energy. And I know this is another thing too, Tangi, that you've mentioned, that certain individuals you will read with because you will know the energy, you can feel it, you'll know when to hold back and to be basically like be a lurker and know when to and when not to put out the energy in there. You know how to camouflage your energy, and your guides keep you on your toes too. I mean, like when those videos where you see the fox and all of a sudden you see it goes boom right into the snow. It's like sometimes that's like how you read. It's like you're looking, and then boom, you're in there and you're pulling it out. That's what I'm smelling, Sparks. So for me, fox spirit, it's supposed to be one of the original 9 totems that was present when I was born. It was an interesting spread. Jamie Sams has, I think, like one of the first, if not the first, animal medicine cards that came out in my 20s. I think it was early to mid 90s when they came out. And she had a spread for discovering the 9 animal totems that were present for each direction when you were born. Okay. Ooh. Thinking on your feet. Clever with your cards too. And I am going to figure out how to get that video to you, Tangi, I promise. And then moonlight enchantment, magic. I know you're a night owl. You love being up at night because sometimes I'll email her thinking, "Oh, I'll hear back from her in the morning, like 5 minutes later. It's like 12:30. Damn, girl, one kind, you're still up." So, um, howling at the moon, it's magic. It's the light. It's the mystery. Um, I don't know how else to put it, but everything that she connects to is on a magical level. She's in touch with nature, the animals. I mean, it's all here. The moon, the celestial bodies, um, the wolf. You know, the wolves are full of wisdom. They are loyal. They mate for life. They are loving. They're caring. There needs to be structure, and I'm kind of like seeing the fox and the wolf playing with each other. One saying, you know, here I am. I'm solid. I'm connected to the earth. I know how to track. I know how to read the signs. And I need to be wisdom. I need to be the crone. I need to be, you know, the sage, the alpha, whether male or female. And I know how to go by the moons and the changing of the leaves and the trees. And then the fox is kind of like, but yes, but remember, be playful. You know, maybe you can learn how to be a little bit quicker on your feet. And for me, I'm seeing them playing back and forth. So seeing them playing back and forth is you have that natural relationship with them. They're not at odds with each other. One is kind of like, okay, Tangie, think of this. Me being annoying to you. Tangie, what about this? Tangie, what about that? Me saying off, you know, emails. Look at this, look at that. And you're like, oh God, Heather, yes, I know. Go quiet now. Go look at the moon, you know. It's kind of like, you know, that playfulness, that energetic. Let's keep going, but also remembering to be grounded, being connected to the earth. Feel your feet on the ground and be in awe and respect of the magic and the nature of the earth that this little guy is a part of. It's like a representation of you, the playful, clever, cunning spirit, who knows when to stand back and when to come forward, along with the, oh no, I'm getting grease marks on my cards. Shoot, with the very solid, the very deeply wisdom, and wolves play too. I'm not saying wolves are boring. They love to play, but they're connecting with and reminding that, yeah, you're jumping around, you're doing this and you're doing that, but also to kind of being able to rein it in when it needs to be, and to look at the moon and say, okay, yes, don't forget to look up at Mother Moon, Grandmother Moon. You're beautiful. I see you. Thank you for your gifts. The earth singing the song to one another, calling to the community, and just being a part of the magic that is, you know, nature. Oh, really? Go look at the moon. I love that. Yeah. Because sometimes when that moon comes out, it does affect some people. That's why they call it lunacy, but not everybody is the same. I'm affected more by the new moon than I am by the full moon. But with the full moon, it's kind of like reminding, you know, that trickster spirit, that playful spirit. Yes, you're full of that energy. Yes, it's a full moon on the earth. You know, let's sit and you know, you have that balance. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what happened. Tangi, was it maybe your ship kind of went overhead and kind of disconnected the internet? But thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate, yeah, I think maybe Roman got a little too close to, you know, the building. So maybe she accidentally got the ship too close and kind of cut off my. So yes, okay. Thank you everybody for being here. Have a blessed evening, and Tangi, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, my dear. Mwah. Bye.